It's true. For the foreseeable future, at least. There's a few reasons. One is just practical scheduling. The timing when my last class ends on Friday is too close to when I would need to start doing these streams. And I tried it last week, stressed the entire time from after getting out of class until I hit go live on OBS. But frankly, the entire experience was incredibly stressful trying to get home in time and set everything up. And honestly, I really don't want to be under that stress consistently until this semester ends. And also, I just have so much. This is an incredibly busy semester. I'm producing multiple projects in multiple different classes. One of those is enough to give you a headache, but multiple of them, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it regularly, and then also having to dedicate an entire hour consistently every month. I honestly just can't promise that I'll be doing it. And this sounds really harsh to say, but to be completely honest with you, I would rather focus my mental energy on college work than this. The second reason is, and I discussed this decision on the last stream, and Chris honestly put it really well, that I'm in a different place in my life now than I was when this started. When I was growing up, my life was pretty defined by boredom. I was homeschooled, which meant I didn't have any friends that I didn't only see once a week. And so I really dived into making videos because that would give me something to do and would use up the entire day. Started making YouTube videos immediately after graduating high school when I didn't have a job. And then after I had a job to pass the time when I was home. And finally, when I moved here to California to help with my grandfather, his health issues meant that there always needed to be somebody at the house here with him, which meant that I had a lot of free time in my hands. And then he passed. And after putting my entire life on pause for that whole length of time, I could resume it, which is why I started going to college at this point in my life and not sooner. But one thing I've discovered for sure is I really enjoy being behind the camera and specifically lighting, but I don't really enjoy being in front of the camera. I will do it. I continue to do it because it's the only way I can really work with lights and everything, but I don't enjoy it. While I really, really enjoy talking with you and looking at photos and the connection, the inside jokes, don't get me wrong, I really genuinely love those. I end feeling incredibly tired and drained, both physically and mentally. For a while, my girlfriend Susan had a job where she live streamed 4 hours a day, every single day. And I cannot wrap my head around that. It comes naturally to her, and it does not to me. And so when I was there in Malaysia and had essentially a 2-month break from streaming, I enjoyed it. I did. So rather than trying to do something that I don't really enjoy for the sake of doing it, and because I've always just done this, I think I'm not saying I'll never stream again, but at least for the rest of the year, I think we're going to take a break, because that's until the semester ends, and we'll see where I am there. But I'm so incredibly grateful for this time, and the connection and the inside jokes, and this feels weird, honestly. Monday night stream has been such a consistent part of my life for so long. It's frankly what kept me sane during the pandemic, and specifically when our house got flooded, so my entire life was locked into one front room that isn't really even a room. It was never meant to be a bedroom. It was a storage area. These are what kept me sane, so I'm so incredibly grateful. And I'm so grateful for the connections that have been formed, the wonderful people that I've been so incredibly blessed and honored to meet. From my live casts, to the Pun Diddly Show, to going live on Instagram and Periscope, to here. It's been an awesome journey. And we've all, and especially me, have grown and evolved and changed into who we are today. And I'm so grateful. I'm really going to focus on my studies, and I'll see you after. So take care, stay positive, and even more than that, stay wiped.